Hey friends, it's Evie with Happily Even After, and today I'm going to tell you some things to do to get past that divorce you didn't want. Have you been married for decades and ended up divorcing and you didn't want it, and you're now in the middle of a life you didn't ever think that you would be in? Thought you'd be married forever and happily ever after. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. And I just knew, and I was determined that I would be married to that one man forever and ever, happily ever after. Well, friend, 3 affairs later, and it was clear he wasn't stopping, I divorced. So I found myself in a place I didn't want to be. I did not want to be divorced. Me, as an 8-year-old little girl laying in my bed going, how do you get a daddy to stay and how do you live happily ever after? Y'all, that put me on a path for all my adult life to read every book, go to every conference, listen to every podcast and different thing out there of how can I have the best marriage? What can I do to have the best marriage? And so that's what I did. That was my goal. That was my mission. Well, so the first affair, I thought, I don't want to be a divorced person. I can make this work because I've read all the books. The second affair, we had 3 children. Yeah. And the third affair, he left. Of course, we still had 3 children. And this time they were 11, 12, and 13. And I thought, my sons need their dad. We have to make this marriage work. And we will, and I can do it. Y'all, I thought I could do it all by myself. I thought he'd come around. Well, here's the thing. He didn't want to. And I was doing all the work. He didn't need to. But more than me doing all the work, he didn't want to. And that's what I couldn't see, because I couldn't imagine that this man would not want to be with his sons. I couldn't understand it, because we had the most amazing sons on the planet. And I'm sure if you have children, you think that about yours. And so it didn't make sense to me that he would want to leave us. He just was a little confused, and he'll be back. Yes, this was his third one. I clearly wasn't thinking clearly. But here I am to tell you that you can live happily even after a divorce. May not be what you wanted, but it is possible for you to have a good life. It's not just possible, it's really, 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 totally possible if you choose to look forward and make a decision that you will live a good life. Because friends, if you're still living and still breathing, there's still good life ahead. I promise. There are steps you can take to get there. What I would recommend is, first, asking yourself, what do I love? Second, get a support system. Friends who can see what you can't, and a coach. I have groups, I have individual coaching. Get support from somewhere, from someone who knows how to help you propel forward. And when you find out what you love, begin to pursue it. And the thing is, most likely you don't have any idea what you love, because you haven't asked yourself in a really long time. Because if you're like me, you were wrapped up in your children, which is wonderful. I had a wonderful life with my sons. I wouldn't trade or change a minute, sort of. I have my third son passed away from cancer after my divorce. And of course, I would have him back here with me and never go through that. But other than that, which is an aside, there's really good life after the divorce. And because I got wrapped up with my kids, which is wonderful, and because I was wrapped up in making this marriage work, I wasn't asking myself, what do I love? Because you know what I thought? I thought I only love this marriage and I only love this life and I only love if we make it work and I only love, our family. That's all I could think. I wasn't so much asking myself, what do I love? What do I want to do? I did get to that point, and that's what I encourage you to do. I want you to ask yourself, what do you love? And write it out. There's something really powerful in writing out things. Kind of helps it get from your brain out in your heart and out on paper, and it helps you see things more clearly. Write about what you love. Begin to ask yourself what you love. And the thing is, the more you write, the more you're going to learn about yourself. So there is life after divorce, and it is a good life. Ask yourself, what do you love? Find a good support system who can help you move forward and step away from the pain and the years that you were in that marriage and in that life. And 3, write out what you love. Write it out. So those are my tips for today. And if you'll click the subscribe button, you'll know every time I put out a video. Hit the like button. That'll help this message get out and for more people just like you to begin their life after trauma, infidelity, divorce, etc. And click the link down below and get more information. I do have a Make a Plan, Get Over That Man PDF that will help you know 4 steps to take to move in the right direction. So join me next time, friends. Click the link in my bio. I'll see you on the other side. I can help. I want to help. And I am super excited to have you on this journey with me. See you next time.